Buongiorno! Let's start. Feet hip width, knees relaxed, hips in line, shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. One hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose. In in-breath to the lower hand. So this one is especially for my friends out in Italy. So we'll start with a shaking into that left wrist and bring it up to the elbow, all the way to the shoulder. Onto your right wrist, and the elbow, and the shoulder, and wobble both arms as much as possible. And then we're standing on the right. I'm going to shake into that left ankle, and up to the knee, all the way to the hip. Other side, shaking into the right ankle, up to the knee, all the way to the hip. Feet back to hip width. And we'll inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms back. So exhale down, inhale up. Just as fast as it feels good for you. Remember, just about 10 of them. And if you do no more of the video for the next few days, just make sure you do this every morning. And bring the arms down. I'm going to take the legs nice and wide, toes pointing forwards, edges of feet parallel. So I'm going to bring the right arm up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, slide the left hand down the leg and swapping over. So the left arm's up, inhale, exhale over to your right. Keep the body facing forwards, swap the arms. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale to the side, and swap. Inhale, and exhale. So just going as far as it feels good. So one more each side. Inhale, and exhale over, back to center. Inhale, and exhale. And coming back to the middle, and we're going to work on a forward bend. So hands on the hips to start with. Inhale, exhale, bringing the body forwards, aiming to flatten the back, head and neck relaxed. So you can bend the knees a little bit if it's too tight to start with. Coming back up, again, inhale, exhale forwards. So keep the head in line with the spine. Coming back up, again, inhale, exhale forwards. So coming on up, we will add the little back bend. So inhale, exhale looking up to the sky, squeezing the elbows towards each other. Inhale, exhale forwards, trying to get that flat back. And come back to standing for two more. Inhale, exhale looking up, inhale there, exhale forwards. And back to standing. Inhale, exhale look up, inhale, exhale forwards, either staying halfway or sliding the hands down the legs. Dropping the head down. Just hold and breathe. Then bend the knees and roll on up through the spine. And we will come into a balance pose. So we're just going to do one on each side. We're going to build up through the stages. So you might not get through all the stages, and that's fine. We've got that right leg up, knee bent, thigh parallel. Bring the left hand to the outside of the knee. Try straighten up through the standing leg, and then twist at the waist. Get your focus. Keep breathing. And then we'll bring the other arm up, pointing back, maybe even looking back to the hand. So if you do this every day while you're away, you'll be able to hold it for as long as I can. But don't get frustrated if you're only holding it for a second or two. It's all practice. And coming down onto the other side. So good base with that right foot. We'll bring the left leg up. And just square on a little bit more for you. And we'll take the right hand to the outside of the knee. So that might be where we're staying, might be practicing that. Or we're going to twist, open up the chest. When you're ready, we'll bring the other arm up, pointing back. And maybe even looking back to the hand. So if you fall out of the pose, come back into it. Give it another go. Just keep practicing, keep working up through the stages. And try and get to that still point. And coming down. Alright, standing pose. We're going to do extended side angle. So we're only going to do one on each side. So turning that right foot and then the back foot angled. You want a good bend in that front knee. Remember to square the body to the front, shoulders above the hips. Make sure the knee does not drop inwards, it stays in line with the toes. And we might just lean to the side and keep the hand on the thigh. And that might be it, and that's all good. Or we might take it a little further, bringing the forearm to the thigh. Maybe staying there. Remember not to twist downwards. If we can, we're bringing the arm up and across the head, as straight as possible. And then looking up to the sky. So you can come out of this pose at any time. So I'm holding it for extra long, so you've got something to work up to, something to keep you going. But make sure you are still breathing. If we're holding on to the breath, you're trying too hard. You just have a rest and try again a little more the next time. And inhale up when you come out. Exhale, bring the arm down. Other side. So we set the feet up first. Remember that line from the front heel to the back arch. Shoulders above the hips, knee in line with the toes. And just make that sideways movement. Maybe keep the hands on the thigh, maybe bring the forearm down. Maybe bring the other arm up and across the head. Pointing the fingers, so thinking about that diagonal line. And then looking up to the sky if it feels okay. If you start wobbling, just keep looking down. It's all in the breath. If you're panting or whining, it's time to come out of the pose. Now inhale up, exhale, bring the arm down. Now we're coming down into those modified sun salutes. So nice and easy. So what we're going to do is inhale and bring the arms up. And as we exhale, bring the hands to the ground. So you might need to bend the knees a lot, and that's fine. So you can either come out to downward dog and stay there, or work all the way out to plank position. If you feel the back sagging, then just come down onto the knees. If it gets too much for the wrists and shoulders, have that rest. We'll all come down, pose of a child. We'll have a few breaths here. And coming up, downward dog. So tucking the toes under, bottom high, legs are straight. Push the body back towards the thighs, and then the heels towards the ground. And we'll walk the hands back to the feet. Nice big inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest. So do another slow one. So inhale coming up. Exhale down. So walking out to downward dog or plank position. So if you're in plank, make sure the shoulders are above the wrists. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the belly button in, and breathe. Maybe you need to bring the head up so you're not looking down. It's in line with the spine. Come down, pose of a child. Again, a couple of breaths. Coming up into downward dog. And walking the hands back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest. So we'll do one more like that. So inhale. Exhale, hands down. And just keep breathing. Working the hands out to your downward dog or plank position. Come into that pose of a child whenever you're ready. Or hold the plank for a little bit longer. Knees down, pose of a child. And we'll tuck the toes under, bottom high, and then heels towards the ground. And then walking the hands back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the chest. So we're going to do 3 in a row, more with the breathing. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep breathing, walk the hands out. And knees down, inhale back into pose of a child. Then exhale, downward dog. And then just breathe. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the chest. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Breathe, walk the hands out, knees down, inhale, pose of a child. Exhale, downward dog. Keep breathing, coming back, inhale, arms up, exhale, hands to the chest. We'll do one more. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Walk the hands out as you breathe, knees to the ground, inhale, pose of a child. Exhale, downward dog. Keep breathing, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest. And hopefully you feel the heartbeat now. I'm going to come down to the ground without using the hands. Lying back on the mat, bring the knees into the chest. It's that gentle roll from side to side. And keep the knees center. Inhale, exhale, bring the head up towards the knees. Bring the head down. Inhale, exhale, head up towards the knees. And down. One more. Inhale, exhale, bring the head up. Keep the head up, keep breathing. Maybe hold on to the bottom of the feet, squeezing the knees up towards the face, and then lengthen along the mat. And we're going to finish with a little tick-tock. So arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, bring both arms up. Fingertips pointing to the sky. Exhale, right forward, left back. And nice and slowly. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the ground. And inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, hands down. And Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. And then bring both arms by the side of the body, ready for relaxation. So have the legs apart, feet falling away, palms turned up towards the sky, chin tucked down towards the chest. Gently close the eyes. And we'll turn the head together in time with the breath. So inhale, exhale, turn the head to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, back to center, tucking the chin down towards the chest, lengthening out the back of the neck. And we'll breathe together in time, in and out through the nose. And breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. You keep the breathing going in your own time. Just let the belly be soft. And just be aware of the belly rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. And we'll go through the body, make sure everything's relaxed. The toes, the feet, the ankles are relaxed. The calves are relaxed. The knees and thighs are heavy into the mat. Hips and torso is relaxed. The hands, the arms, the shoulders, all relaxed. Head and neck's relaxed. And just imagine the forehead is completely smooth and the eyes are sinking to the back of the sockets. The jaws relax and the tongue is away from the roof of the mouth. And the whole body is relaxed. No more cares, no more worries. Just total relaxation. Now as the mind starts to wander, just let the thoughts pass. Whenever you can, bring the mind back to the breathing. That gentle breathing in and out through the nose. Belly rising on the in-breath and falling on the out-breath. So we're not forcing the breath, just happens naturally. The gentle belly breathing. Bring the body awake. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Reach the arms away. Lengthening, squeezing all the muscles. Tighten, holding on to the breath and squeeze. And release. Bring the knees into the chest. And gently roll from side to side. And then we'll carefully come on up to sit up. And when you are ready, turn the palms up towards the sky as we inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. And we are all done. Hope you're having a marvelous time.